Seeing my students succeed with the skills that I was taught to be able to give them was honestly one of the most impactful parts of my degree.
There is no real competition. It's an environment of people wanting you to succeed and wanting to do what they can to help you.
You know, a lot of times people think music school and they think it's really competitive and kind of dramatic, but I always felt a sense of comfort and support walking into school every day, and I don't think that that's something that's very common to find, so I was super lucky to kind of thrive in such a community.
Not only are our music education courses very student-centered and focused on helping students achieve professional success, but we coordinate across the music theory and music history and keyboard skills curricula to make sure that students across the program are learning those practical skills that they'll need one day as future educators.
There is also so much teaching embedded within their coursework. For example, every Thursday morning from junior year onwards into senior year prior to student teaching, they're out in the fields in schools, in elementary schools, middle schools, high schools. The degree culminates in 2 7-week student teaching placements in the spring of the senior year, in which students get to engage in a placement in either elementary and high school or middle school and high school.
And that's designed because the focus is developing your musicianship and your skills in the first 2 years, so that when you get out to teach in a class in front of actual kids, you are prepared and you understand music.
UD taught me to kind of always be looking at ways I can improve in a humbling kind of, in a really helpful way.
The faculty do such a great job at making sure that there's a really good rapport built amongst the students and kind of this really important sense of community.
They are so skilled at what they do. They've all had so many years of experience in their fields that you know that you're getting an education that is not only a textbook perfect education, but also from people who know what it's like in the real world and know how to guide you in those areas.
The willingness to be patient with everybody was so profound, and you don't always get that experience elsewhere. And feeling supported by your community is super important when it comes to making a decision about where to go for college.
I've worked with a lot of the performance faculty, the music education faculty, the choral faculty, and even some of the instrumental faculty is so phenomenal to work with in different facets. All of them are so caring and willing to give opportunities to students, and I think that's something that's very important for the career path that we're going into.
We really pride ourselves on our deep connections to students and their desired learning outcomes.
To be able to build those communities and lift up not only myself, but all of my peers, and having that experience was so invaluable in shaping who I am as an educator as well as a musician.
There's a ton of opportunities to work one-on-one with professors.
We prepare students to create community within whatever classrooms they find themselves in the future.
And if you want to teach beyond that, you can do things like the Community Music School.
The Community Music School provides professional opportunities for employees, students, to work with children ages birth through grade 12.
And there's a whole bunch of summer camps too. So like there's classes during the school year that work around like an average school day, and then there's a bunch of summer camps.
We also have others who utilize the strong research components to our undergraduate degree to choose to go into graduate school, and we place students in top graduate school programs around the country.
It's not about what is the best college, but it's about the college that supports you. It's about the college that challenges you, and it's about the community that uplifts you and builds you up and supports you. You are choosing a loving community who will sustain you, support you, and uplift you.
All of that really came from being a music education student and really wanting to go and take all these opportunities. They're all given to me, and I just have the opportunity to be able to be like, yeah, I actually want to do the thing. And I really want to put my best foot forward and be the most successful music educator and musician that I can be. And I really feel like that's going to make a huge impact on my students in the future.
This is a wonderful place. The people here are some of the best I've ever met, and I truly think I thrived here. And the University of Delaware is a lovely community to be a part of. And even when you leave and you graduate, you'll always come back and be welcomed back with open arms.
If you are looking for a home away from home, UD is the place to come.